Hey, good morning. It's nice here. I'm on my way to the highway which goes to Chester and Lake Almanor, but I don't plan to stop there. I plan to go 4 more days into Belden town where I have a resupply package. So what happened yesterday was really a tough day. It was just too incredibly hot. It was always between 30 and 40 degrees in the heat, no shade in this really difficult Mount Lassen area. It was a boring area, but then I finally came down to a river after 12 miles, slept at the river, was all alone. I haven't seen a lot of people here. The northbound hikers are probably all stuck in the Sierra in the snow, and the southbound hikers are not yet here. So every day I see 3-4 people, that's it. Okay, what has happened? From the river where I slept, there was one incident last night. Most of the trees were very healthy, but 2 or 3 of them were dead. And when I was in the tent at 9 o'clock, I heard a big loud noise, something cracking and then falling down and having a big hit on the ground. And this morning I stood up, there was a dead tree 8 meters from me, and a big branch was fallen off, but from an altitude of 20 meters or so. I have a picture in my library. It was kind of scary. The tree which I slept under was kind of okay, it was greenish, so I thought I'd be fine. Okay, I had a good night, and went up now 1,000 feet the hill in the shade, which was pretty good compared to yesterday. I have 3 miles in now. I'm going a little bit on that plateau, a little down, and in 4 more miles I'll have some water, and there's a river again, and I probably can have a coffee break then or an early lunch. That's it for now. Hey, just had a nice break here in this burnt zone, but in this burnt zone there's a spring and a lake which looks kind of odd, but the water is clear and fresh. So I sat here for 1 hour, but there's nearly no shade, and this is the biggest problem. The heat and the shade is the biggest problem. So I'm going now through this burnt area again. I hope it gets better on the other side. I'm going down to the highway to Chester. Yeah, I hope to have some signal and to upload a video, because I haven't uploaded any. And yeah, so it's about 6 miles to highway to Chester. No, 3.5 miles to highway to Chester. Then there is a muddy river which you have to walk through several meters, 20, 30 meters something, with a mud at the end. And you sink into the mud, what I heard, but you shouldn't worry, just go through it. The comments say it's between knee and hip deep, so depending on the time of the day. So let's find it out. And other than that, this is more a wet t-shirt contest now, because I soaked all my clothes in this cold water creeklet, and now I have a little colder temperatures for the next hour until all my stuff is dry. The cap, the bandana, the shirt. Talk to you later. Hey, my day 4, 6th of July. Situation changed a little bit. It is so hot you cannot really walk on the daylight. I was lying there with a guy from Lithuania 4 hours at the highway. We enjoyed the Wi-Fi access, but it was so hot, we couldn't move. We could not move, so we were lying there 4 hours. Now it's 5:30. It's still pretty hot, and I have to go through some of the burnt zone, and there's more burnt zone for 20 miles, what I heard. But here now I go through a meadow, and there will be a muddy river without any bridges, and I have to, people say put your shoes off, and walk barefoot. There's a lot of mud in there, you will sink in. I'm not so sure if I want to do this, but at least it will be a little colder at the feet. I show you the photos. Talk to you later. Hey, good morning. Last call. It's 6:30. I'm already up and running. Yesterday I had my lessons learned. We could not move at 40 degrees Celsius. We were a few guys just lying under some pine trees at the highway 36. We enjoyed having some Wi-Fi or some cell signal after 4 days without nothing in the desert or in the burn zone. And most of them are going northbound. I'm going southbound. So this is also the dating of my video numbers. So I want to have it in consecutive sequence. So I'm going back from 39, 38, 37. By the way, and yeah, what is there to say? We hang out for 4 hours. Some people were going into town of Chester. I still have 3 days of food, so I can go on. I slept here in a Widowmaker zone. This is the Widowmakers. Yeah, we are really afraid that these things fall on you, because every time you hear a cracking and then a branch is falling down, oh, the whole tree is falling down. This is all burnt zone. It's a little dangerous to sleep here. Nevertheless, there's not too many choices if you have kind of 60 miles just burnt zone. So I slept here. I found a space not directly under a tree. I was very happy with it. So I was calm over the night. Then a couple was there. They are having a zero today in Chester, and I'm going south. But they told me the water situation is also difficult. So I'm fully packed with 4 liters of water now. Next water source is 12 miles, and even this, for this water source, you have to go down the mountain 0.5 miles and get some. Bring it back. Yeah, this will be one of the harder days, so I started a little earlier. Maybe I should have started even at 5:30 or so, to have some hours where the sun is not too hot. Talk to you later. Actually, nice view from Mount Larsen, and I came right around Mount Larsen, all through the burnt area, and then went down yesterday evening down. You probably see the highway. I think it was a little right on the right side on the highway, mostly burnt zone. Had their nap on the afternoon, went then through the mud and went up now on the other side of the hill about 2,500 feet. So I'm pretty high in altitude now. It's getting rocky here. This is about 7,500 feet. And the biggest problem was I needed 4 liters of water, and I still have 4 miles to go with 1.5 liter left. And for the water I have to go down to the side to get new water. Talk to you later.
Hate myself for loving you and the weakness that I show. You were just a painted face on a trip down the suicide road. The stage was sad, the lights went out, and all around the hotel. I hate myself for loving you, and I'm glad the curtain fell. I hate that foolish game we played, and the need that was expressed, and the mercy that you showed to me. Whoever would have guessed? went out on Lower Broadway, and I felt that place within, the hollow place where martyrs weep and angels play with sin. I heard your songs of freedom and men forever strive, acting out his folly while his back is being wiped. Like a slave in orbit, he's beaten till he's tame, all for a moment's glory and its dirty, rotten shame. There are those who worship loneliness, and I'm not one of them. In this age of fiberglass, I'm searching for a gem. The crystal ball up on the wall hasn't shown me nothing yet. I've paid the price of solitude, but at last I'm out of debt. Can't recall a useful thing you ever did for me. So pat me on the back one time when I was on my knees. We stared into each other's eyes till one of us would break. No use to apologize, what difference would it make? So sing your praise of progress and of the doom machine. The naked truths they'll tap you whenever it can be seen. Lady Luck, who shines on me, will tell you where I'm at. I hate myself for loving you, but I should get